guys doing? Hope you're going to have an awesome day today. Arrowverse here. Can you do me a favor? Hit the like and subscribe. And while you're at it, push that bell for notifications so you can get the scoop of my newest upcoming videos. Wow, we are finally here. The Flash Season 8. It's been a long time coming. Now this is going to be a recap video of The Flash Season 8 Episode 1. It's about time. 5 episodes and then we have a 4-month-long break. Central City, the year is 2031. So it looks like Central City is in chaos, havoc, destruction. Anarchy is all about. Okay, so who is the main villain? I believe it's Escher. So he's the main villain. This is the wild card on the table. So my guess is this may be his work. Okay, since it's his work, where are we at this point? We're in Armageddon. Okay, what stage of Armageddon are we in? Oh yeah, we're in part 1 of Armageddon. Okay, so what happens in part 1? Well, let's find out what happens. Caitlin and Barry, they're on their way to Jitters. They're talking about Frost. Frost is a little heartbroken about Chilblain. And Caitlin, well, ever since Ronnie, she's going to go back and start dating. Then Barry gets an alarm on his phone saying that there's 2 trains about to collide into each other. Barry whooshes over and yes, within 12 seconds, Barry rescues everyone off the trains. From both of them, it's insane crazy. Man, the Speed Force must have given him some quite of a speed boost. Alright, other than that, what's going on? Oh yeah. Iris, her citizen building has blown up. It's a huge building. She has her own podcast as well. Guess who's a guest on the podcast right now? Christian Kramer. Now Christian Kramer is expressing that I guess it's pretty interesting and I love being meta. Other than that, she promotes Allegra to be manager of the Citizen. Okay, since she's manager, what's going on now? They're in the penthouse. I believe it's their date night, Barry and Iris. So they talk about their days, and we figured out what happened to Bart and Norwest Allen. They're back in 2049. The reason why they're back in 2049, well, someone has to save Central City and watch over Central City in the future. So, of course, that's a given. Then Ray returns, yes. Ray's returning for the science fair, and he has an interview with Iris. But he does say that Nora, his wife, is fine, but she's still busy right now at the moment. I hope we get to see her into Armageddon. Nora is awesome. Or in the Legends again. So, out of all of that, there's a Hypner chip, and let's just say that the Royal Flush crew, they want to steal the Hypner chip. So, they have some pretty weird, interesting meta powers. So they knock out all the guards. They don't kill the guards, of course. They just brutally beat them up with their meta powers. So they steal the Hypner chip, and in the morning, Ray makes breakfast for everyone. Then someone interrupts the breakfast, and that'll be Chester. Chester goes on fanboy again, just like when John Diggle was back. Now, he wants to be Ray's assistant for the science fair, so Ray's like, okay, you could be my assistant. Other than that, Barry's at the crime scene. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He figures out it's a Royal Flush gang. But Barry has never fought the Royal Flush gang, because reason why was because when they're attacking Central City, he was unconscious at Star Labs, transforming into the Flash. Well, technically Dawn was watching over him the whole time. Who knows, maybe Dawn took him out. Other than that, well, let's just say that Barry has a hunch about something. He goes back to his lab with Cecile, and he finds out that the Royal Flush gang, they were the ones responsible for the train crash. So there's something sus going on about them. They're creating a distraction, something big, something's happening. They eventually find out what's happening because there's a blackout at Iron Heights, and the police, a SWAT, they're trying to stop every single inmate there. Of course, Barry was able enough sincerely to put every single inmate back into her cell, but Barry accidentally misses one inmate. I mean, one inmate is actually gone. which is a hacktivist. Alright, so Iris is finally at the science fair and she's about to interview Ray Palmer. Now, back at Star Labs, they're trying to figure out a way how to find the Royal Flush Gang. But they do know a way. Since they kidnap a hacktivist, this hacktivist basically, he's going to steal a lot of money from certain casinos. So, the deal is that the plan, once the hacktivist is tampering into their offshore's accounts and putting millions of dollars into their account, that's when Barry could eventually find out and pinpoint their exact location, which he inevitably does. And so, one of the Royal Flush Gang was about to kill the hacktivist. Barry sends him to Iron Heights, and now he has to take out the Royal Flush Gang. He's read about them, he never fought them, but he goes into flashpoints. Well, let's just say that he has a little fun. Yes. I would have a little fun too if I was that fast. It's just remind me of like when he was facing off Eeyore Thawne, Reverse Flash. It was nostalgia for me. And so he took them all out easily. After he took them all out, let's just say that they're shocked and awe, including the leader. This woman, well, she's psychic, I guess. That's her meta abilities. And she said, how would you figure out this? I could read your mind. Hello, Barry has speed thinking. Or other than that, Ray and Barry are talking. And Ray is saying that, yeah, I give up on the legends. I'm trying to live a normal life. But Barry says that you could still be a scientist and still could be the Atom and live a normal life. So after their interview is over, Iris and Ray, Archer actually interrupts it and, well, he tells everyone, you need to leave right now because I have some business to take care of. So he has this belt that turns him into a fish creature, I suppose. And so Flash and Atom team up. The Atom is trying to figure out his weakness while Barry is distracting him. He's making a mirage. I thought that this was going to be a doppelganger, but it's not. It's a speed mirage. Apparently, he's really smart and fast enough to know which is the fake one. So Barry's confused. He's like, okay, if you're trying to kill me, then won't you tell me why you are trying to kill me? What did I do to you in the future? And so he says to Barry, well, let me show you. I came back from the future to kill you because you started all of this. You ruined the whole world by destroying Central City first. You're the destructor. You're the destroyer of it. Which is insane because I don't think the Flash is capable of doing such things. Now, is he? So his belt actually gets tampered with courtesy of Ray Palmer, the Atom. And this guy, he ends up getting teleported somewhere off. I don't know where. They eventually find out where. Alright, so back at Star Labs, they're trying to figure out how can they stop this fish man creature. I mean, okay, he has the strength of foresight, and he has same mental mind as Grodd. So how are they actually going to be a person like that? And he can actually teleport as well. Alright, so as soon as Ray is actually leaving, yes, he's going to begin his science project work again. And Ray tells Barry, how about you confront this guy and tell him who you really are and you're not a threat. So Barry lures him to Star Labs into this room and he tells this guy, I'm not your enemy, dude. I am a trusting worthy guy. I mean, I saved the world multiple times. Read my mind, you can see that I'm not a threat. So he reads Barry's mind and he says, okay, you do seem like an honorable, trustworthy man, but how can I still trust you? So Barry shows his identity. I am Barry Allen. Do you trust me now, basically? He says, okay, Barry Allen, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you 7 days, and if you disappoint me, if I even see a hint of evil coming out of you, I'm coming after you. Alright. All of that, I guess that was the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, I'll see you all in the next video, of course.